everyone, welcome to Approved Weekly. Today we're going to be focused on what's going on in the detailing facility, then we're going to go and see the guys in the showroom and see what they have going on there. So first of all, today we're going to start with this RSQ8. This RSQ8 has a wonderful story to us because we sold it here at Approved Showroom last year. Actually, when the car originally came, it had a really nice kind of Porsche lizard green wrap on it, which was really, really lovely actually. But the client, he decided that he didn't like that green and we rewrapped it to this kind of khaki green. Ouch! By the way, that's the color. However, the car is now coming for sale. Unfortunately, the wrap did receive a little bit of damage on the car, but the actual paint itself was not damaged. So the good thing is it protected the body. So we are removing it and the car is now coming for sale with us. So yes, this RSQ8 in the coming days is going to be available on Approved Automotive website. And then what else do we have going on? Let's look behind you. I'm going to show you a secret and you guys are not going to be able to guess it. We have, wow, yet another UK plated right-hand drive car with us currently. And this one is in the form of an 812 Superfast. Probably on first sight, it seems quite normal, right? So the car is here for a few jobs with us, but actually this car is holding a few little secrets. So I'm going to show you and we'll get straight into it. Let's fold this back here. Come visit, come join, but look that way. I'm going to see. Ta-da! What do you think? Even Bilal was shocked, the guy who's filming, because he wasn't expecting to see this, were you? So I hear you absolutely crying and screaming, what are we doing? Because you guys know, I mean, I think we mention it each video we do, we don't remove any badges or panels. So why is this car not even just removed? It's totally demolished inside at the moment. Go on, have another look. It's a bit complicated, no? I'm gonna go the other side. You guys stay there. So actually just yesterday, this booth was looking a whole lot more messy than it is now. Let me join you in here. So we're going to talk about what we're doing at Approved Detailing shortly, but in the meantime, the reason that this car is completely ruined inside is because we're actually doing a full new interior for this car. Nice. So previously, this car has a full black interior with, I believe it's white stitching or a very light grey. And if you see the outside of the car, you're going to see that there's some red dream lines, red calipers. So we're going to do the interior to match. So you guys might not know, we don't do this on a regular daily basis, but we are perfectly capable of doing an absolutely seamless finish on interiors as well, should you so need it. The bonus of this is that at the same time, we'll be removing the PPF that's currently on the car, and we'll be putting a satin paint protection film on top and then a gloss line. You might have seen one of the previous videos before, but we've just done it for a Lamborghini SV belonging to the same client. And if you haven't noticed also, this car is right-hand drive and it is UK plated, so that's exciting for us as well. But what have we got here? We've got lots of little parts. What is this? See some air vents. I'm sure I might get some negative comments for picking up all the pieces like this. And then what have we got here? I'm going to be very gentle. This as well, but yeah, I think you'll all agree with me. It doesn't look very nice when it's all out in parts like this, but at Approved Detailing, we are completely transparent. We're always going to show you kind of behind the scenes. We don't have anything to hide, so it's better to show you guys exactly how we do things. Should you be looking to do this work yourself, or should you have experience of having this work done before, anywhere across the world, really. So yeah, you're going to join us in the next few weeks where we'll update you about exactly how the interior is looking and what we're going to do on the exterior of the car as well. See you then. And coming into detailing this week, we also have plenty going on. So we have this Jeep Wrangler here that we're doing a full YouTube video on, but I believe we're actually changing some parts on the car as well. So join us for that one. We have this Tesla Model 3 here that the guys have done a satin paint protection film on it. So that was glossy white paint with a satin PPF on top. Don't forget, guys, that's a 10-year warranty. This is XPEL Stealth we're using. And currently, Rolly here is applying the window tint to this car. So as you can see, it's pre-cut. So we don't need to do much cutting on the glass because as you can see, it's basically to shape. Now Rolly's heating it so it kind of molds to the physical shape of the glass. But what we'll do is, of course, we're going to apply it inside the vehicle. And once it's applied, might need to do a little bit of trimming, but the good news is with pre-cut, no need to cut for the most part on there. And this window tint we're using is also XPEL, so it's called Prime XR Plus. So all of the shades, even this one, which is 0%, all of it has a high heat rejection, infrared, also 99% UV protection, and it's a very, very good film. I didn't find better in my 7 years of doing this. So hopefully that's a testimony to the quality of the film as well. What do we have going on over here? Hello team, how are you? Good. What is this, an S63?
S63.
S63. So this is Kim, he's an opera singer. Kim might not do it on demand, but when no one's looking, he's singing very, very loud, and he's a very, very good singer. So he's available for weddings and events when he's not doing the wonderful PPF that he does. So, exactly. So can I just borrow this part a second? King, could you just grab it? So actually this is a spare piece, but this is the part that they're applying currently. So I don't know if you can see on camera, it might be difficult to see. See the emblem there? King's gonna kill me because I'm bending it here. But the guys are applying it here. So you guys can see this is also pre-cut. This is templates extended. This film is called XPEL Ultimate Plus. So again, no need to remove any badges or panels for doing this, but we extend the templates to wrap around the edges as much as possible, which isn't standard on the template system. We do this in-house with ourselves, and our guys are very, very talented. So sorry guys to disturb you, yeah?
No problem.
Then I think there's a few things going on over here, but I can't show you this at the moment because it's a bit private, that corner, but you guys are gonna hopefully see later what we've got to show. So we're just walking through the cutting room, and these videos, they're kind of uncut. We kind of do everything with it. And in the meantime of filming the last shot to this one of the girls came to me, and we've just had a defender come in. The PPF was done at the agency just 10 days ago. And a common myth is that if you get PPF done at the agency, it's gonna be perfect, it's gonna be high quality. It's not always the case. I'll just show you one thing. We'll go and look at the car in a moment. See this? So this is a strip of PPF, which I have no idea why that should be there because there's no need. So here we are removing it. And you see up close, it's because there's a really big gap. See this? This is, it's not acceptable. So we're gonna do a full video on this one. We're gonna talk about it more later. We'll quickly show you the car now, but be sure to check out the full length video. So this is the car, and I could speak about it forever. So we're gonna do a separate video on this, but the long and short of it is, on the surface, this PPF was done just even 10 days ago. And on the surface, it looks very nice. Now, when you start to dig deeper, unfortunately, that's when you start seeing the issues like you were just shown on the camera. So even here, see this? Like, this is just kind of weird cuts. And granted, if it was only done 10 days ago, as the client told us, then it hasn't had its checkup. But stuff like this isn't to do with the checkup, it's to do with the work in the first place. So all I can advise is when you're doing paint protection film and you hear very crazy low prices, I also urge you to go and visit whichever place you're considering, because when you go there and you see the work up close for yourself, this is when you'll get a different perspective and you can see whether you're comfortable or not to get your car done in that place. But I digress. Let's go to the showroom. We're on our way there anyway. So last week I promised you guys that I would introduce you to our sales lady, because we've only got one of them. And she's right over here, and I think she might be a bit upset that I'm going to disturb her unplanned. But... Hi, Yara.
How are you?
That was an unplanned reaction.
Yes. How are you? Good?
I'm good. Last week we filmed and you weren't here.
Yeah, I was not here. I was
so we need to introduce you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay, we keep rolling. Okay. So Yara, I want you to tell everyone about your background.
Okay, so you want me to put it here? Okay.
That's okay, we keep rolling still. This is all live, we don't hide anything. And I'm just doing some background talking to keep you guys distracted whilst Yara pins her mic.
So I'm Yara. I came from Lamborghini. I was working in Lamborghini for 2 years. And
Nice.
before that, I was working in Aston Martin for 2 years as well. So I have total experience of 4 years in automotive luxury brands.
Aston Martin, I didn't know that.
Yes, I worked there for 2 years.
This is news to me. I'm sure I asked you yesterday and I didn't know about Aston Martin.
Yeah. So it's Aston Martin as well.
So basically she kept that hidden from me. So what is your favourite brand?
So far, I love Aston Martin cars.
You like Aston Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very different opinion to a lot of people in the Middle East. I think Aston Martin is very...
It's so picky, it's so unique car. Like,
they're very
it has
underrated
its
here.
own, like, yeah, exactly.
But we do have some lovely ones for sale at the moment, right? Do you see the DBX?
The DBX.
You know,
707. The 707.
I
the
will not
DBX
lie, we were
707.
filming it the other day and do you know what I accidentally said when I was talking about it? I said, this is an Aston Martin DXB.
DXB Dubai.
Yeah, because I mean, I know it's a DBX, I literally know that, but I completely, you know, when you're just filming so much and you're just kind of talking out of your head and you make a small mistake. But anyway, it's funny. Do we have anything nice in new for stock that you find interesting at the moment?
So at the moment, we do have that one, that's DBX is very good.
That's cheating, you need to say
Yeah.
something else.
Say-
Sorry, I
so-
took the one you chose.
So yeah, it's 707. It's in a very nice color, and the interior is amazing.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good. Anything you
And
want to show us in here?
707 means like it's 707 horsepower, so it's really
Yes.
fast.
Second fastest SUV in the world, I
Yes,
think.
correct.
Yeah. And then on a different scale, what about this little A45 over here? Did we sell it now?
We already about to sell it now. We
Mm-hmm.
have a customer on it, and we are closing a deal.
Oh, very nice. So
Yeah.
that car over there, should we go and have a quick look at it actually? So this car is actually satin vinyl wrapped.
Yeah, it's wrapped.
So we didn't do it here at Approved Detailing or in the showroom. It came to us
Car
in the
is
showroom.
ready for a test drive as well. So,
Pardon?
yeah, the
Yeah.
car is going for a test drive.
But if you come and look at the door shuts even, usually we'd remove the wrap like you saw at the beginning of the video. We removed the RSQ8 wrap. But this wrap here, because it's in really nice condition, there's not really any issues with it. In fact, I can't find any problems with it at all. We keep this for sale like this, and I think the client who's looking at it really likes the colour of it, right? Because we had another black one recently. But this one's very nice.
Please remember to like and subscribe on our page, and see you soon.
Bye! See you next time!